Yo, what's good YouTube? It's your boy J.O. the Don and I'm back at it. But today I'm hitting you guys with the top 5 point guard builds in NBA 2K18. If you get matched up with any one of these point guard builds, whether it's walk-on, team pro-am, the park, you really have to keep your eye out on any of these builds because any one of these builds can dominate a game in a split second. And actually, out of these 5 builds, I have 4 of them. So in this video, I will be actually giving you guys an attribute and badge update on my 4 OP point guard builds. And in the beginning of this video, I'm showing you guys how to check a my player's attributes and badges without having to go through the cutscenes. So basically what you gotta do is while you're at the 2K menu, all you gotta do is go to your PlayStation settings, go to network, go offline, go back to 2K and go to create a new my player. Do not use any of your old my players. If you click on any one of your my players, he won't ever be able to go back online, so you won't be able to play park or pro-am with your original players. So make sure you do create a new player because this my player will be your offline my player forever. You will never be able to hit park with it ever. So when you do create that new my player, you realize that you'll automatically get to choose what team you want to be on, and you go straight to creating the my player. You don't have to wait for no annoying cutscenes or anything like that, and then you'll be able to upgrade them using skill points. It's what I think it's SK and not VC. So you see skill point balance right there. Yeah, so while you're offline, make sure you do not click on any of your old my players or it's a GG, bro. And usually after I check out what badges my builds have or these builds have, I usually just delete them right away. I don't really keep them in my inventory of my players. I delete them. Now let's get into this list of top 5 point guard builds in NBA 2K18, and this not in any particular order. At the end of the day, it's all about who's using it behind it. But the shot slasher, which is the slashing shot creator, primary shot creating, secondary slasher, 6'4". I keep mine's neutral wingspan. The weight, you can go anywhere from a minimum of 200 pounds to 210 pounds if you want more contact dunks and less speed. And number, of course, the rest of it doesn't matter. And that's how I built mine. I built mine 200 pounds flat, neutral arms, so I could get a 77 open shot 3 and 6'4", so that when I hit over a 97, I will be able to speed boost. And you know, of course, speed boosting point guards will be able to run the one a lot more efficient. Well, while you guys look at the attributes and the badges for these builds, I'm gonna tell you guys the pros and cons. For the slashing shot creator, the pro is it's a great scoring build point blank. I can drive, I can shoot middies, I can shoot threes, I can dribble, I can do literally everything offensively. The only thing about this build is you actually have to grind to over a 97 to be able to speed boost. So the grind is not worth it for some people because the grind to 97 is serious, dog. It's real serious, and that's the con for me with this build, just the grind. But it's well worth it, dog, when it comes down to it. Now the second build I'm gonna talk to you guys about, remember, this is not any order, these are just the top 5 overall point guard builds in the game, is the play shooter, which is primary playmaking, secondary sharpshooting. And I made mine 6'6" because I thought that 6'6" was the tallest height that you can make a play shooter so that he can speed boost. But come to find out, a lot of you guys has been commenting in my comment section in my last video that 6'7" could speed boost as well. So I went to 2K my 2K lab, and I checked it out, and it seems that a 6'7" can speed boost. So you guys are right, and if I would have known that, I would have personally made my play shooter 6'7". But because I didn't know that, and because the chart that 2K, one of these 2K devs released earlier, said that 6'6" was the tallest that a play shark would speed boost, I made mine 6'6". But I don't want you guys to make the same mistake. If I had another opportunity to make this build again, I would have made him 6'7". So go ahead, if you're thinking about making a play shooter, make him 6'7". and not 6'6". I got y'all backs, bro. Just make him 6'7" if you have the opportunity to, bro. But if you have a 6'5", a 6'6" play shooter, they're still good, bro. At the end of the day, it's all about who's using that build. And I just loaded into a park and check it out. There's a whole 99 in this bit, man. He probably cheeks, man. Half of these 99 overalls, they just mod career grinders. The only ones that's pretty nice is probably G-Sice and Poor Borson. Shout out to Poor Borson and G-Sice. Now to this play shooter, as far as the pros and cons, I feel like this build takes a lot of skill to use because you can't just drive in the paint and just slam on square or move an analog at the right direction and, you know, and dunk on anybody or layup on anybody. You will miss those layups and dunks. You actually gotta take open dunks and open layups. You gotta take open shots. And I don't know, man. I think this build takes a lot of skill, but once you know how to use this build, it's very OP because of the way it can stretch the floor. Now this next build, this is the debut Well, it's not even a debut. I was supposed to not even tell you guys about this build until I get all the badges situated. But hey, I got one of them, dog. Y'all been begging me to make one of them, so I made one, dog. His badge is not exactly where I want him to be at. You guys gonna see, but think about this build. You don't really need all of the key badges. It's only a couple of badges that you really need with this build. But it's the 6'10" point guard. This is basically the same build as my 6'10" last year, and surprisingly, it's nearly just as good as it was last year. I thought they would have watered it down, but they actually didn't water it down this year, man. I don't know what's up with 2K. This build is like the 5-out god. If you are a 5-out person, this is the build for you, bro. This is the 5-out god right here, man. So just go ahead and copy all the stats. This is the exact way I made him right here, man. He's an 89 overall, man. Real easy build to grind. You can check out the stats. Even though he has a driving dunk of like 60, it's like his, I don't know, it's like he's like a slasher anyway, bro. Like, for you don't be getting contact dunks, but he will dunk right past somebody, bro. If you give him some space, like a lane to dunk, he's not going up with a layup. He's dunking it, bro. That's the thing. I was kind of iffy about making him, but I don't know, something about this build. Bro be dunking crazy. He's extremely fast. The passing ability is dope. The rebounding, it's a great all-around build. I'm close to getting this pick and roll maestro on Hall of Fame. These other 3 badges, like the flashy pass, the break, so I don't really care about that. I got all my scoring badges maxed out, like corner specialist, difficult shot, relentless finisher. I'm almost there to getting that mid-range deadeye max. It's a pretty dope build, man. As far as the pros, it's a 5-out guy. The con is that the shooting ability isn't all that, but it still shoots really good. Now this next build I'm gonna talk to you guys about it's basically like the standard for every point guard who plays Pro-Am, the Playmaking shot creator, which is the shot creating primary, secondary playmaking. Now what makes this build so OP is, everybody knows this already, man. It's the 3 Hall of Fame badges you get during your grind to 99. You get Hall of Fame Ankle Breaker, Hall of Fame Difficult Shot, and Hall of Fame Tireless Scorer. Those are 3 key badges. On top of that, you have great passing ability, great dribbling, pretty good 3-point shooting with an 80 3-point rating shooting. Your mid-range is extremely high, running like a 93, 95 around there. Your finishing at the rack is pretty good, especially because you have relentless finisher on silver. It's a pretty good all-around build, and I think this is one of the best scoring point guard builds. You feel me? This build is really one of the good 5-out scoring builds. Now as far as weakness, I can't really think of too many weaknesses this build have, man. It's a solid build, honestly, dog. The only reason why I don't really use it is because I'd rather use my slashing shot creator instead, because they kind of have similar stats. The only thing is that this build can pass better than my slasher, but my slasher can drive better. You feel what I'm saying? And other than that, everything's about the same with them. And oh, this build is taller, of course, so, but I don't know, I prefer my slashing shot creator, but this build is amazing too, man. Like, shout out to this build. It's one of the best ones, and I want to bring it out, man. I want to bring it out to use maybe for Team Pro-Am, just for the hell of it, man. Just because it's a fun build to use. Simple as that, dog. But last but definitely not least, this is the only build I don't have. I don't plan on making this build because you actually gotta grind it out. But it's the pure shot creator, and not a lot of people, I haven't seen many people do it. Run the one with a pure shot creator. I don't know why people don't think of. The only person I've seen do it is Ticino, so shout out to Ticino. But you can really run the one with a pure shot creator, man. They have pretty good passing ability. They're like elite when it comes to scoring. They have mid-range Deadeye Hall of Fame, Teardrop Hall of Fame, Tireless Scorer Hall of Fame, Difficult Shot Hall of Fame. Their 3-point rating is pretty high. I believe it's around like an 80, a minimum of like a 77 to 80. That's just pretty good. The only thing is that you gotta grind it to overall 94 so that it can speed boost, kind of like the slashing shot creator. You actually gotta grind it out so that it can speed boost. And you know what, if you run the one, you gotta be able to speed boost, man. It's the easiest way so you can put pressure on a defense and get into that paint whenever you want, and just creating more for the offense. But don't forget, you have to make the pure shot creator a 6'5". You cannot be any taller than 6'5", or he won't be able to speed boost. But if you make him taller than 6'5", like a 6'6", or any higher taller than that, then he'll be a good 2 guard, a good scoring guard for you. And if you want to see more like attributes and badges for a pure shock fig, check out Ticino's channel. I'll leave his link in the description. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy this video, make sure you guys smash the like button for one time. And I want you guys to comment down below what else type of videos you want to see. Do you want to see the top 5 centers, the top 5 shooting guards, the top 5 wing guards for Pro-Am or Park or whatever? Just comment that down below and I will deliver. I got a jump shot video coming for you guys soon. Don't forget to smash the like button. Have a blessed day, and I'm out. Deuces.